Hi guys, I wanted to do this video because I know I had a bunch of questions that I needed to answer, and you're probably going to be confused as to why I'm using a mic. I have recorded a bunch of videos for next year using this mic, so you're going to see in one of my videos that I'm explaining why I'm using it and everything, so I'm not going to go over why I'm using it and why it's turned its back. I'll explain that. I'm not showing it to the camera like this because I need to see that the mic is actually on, because in one of my videos I was recording and then half of the video was with no audio because the mic turned off. And ever since then, I like to make sure that I can see that it's actually on. So as I'm watching the camera, I'm watching this light. So I'm keeping track as I'm talking. So I have a Q&A that I haven't done in a while. I haven't answered questions in a very long time. And I think it's about 10 questions. And I would normally ask friends and family and random people just to give me a question that I can answer. And it's given me 10, so this is gonna take a while. Or maybe it won't. I don't like long videos, so I wouldn't want to do that to you guys. But I haven't looked at these questions in a while. So let's take a look at them. This first one I was asked by one of my fellow people that I watch stream with, and I don't understand this question, but I thought let me just put it in so that I can answer it because it's very funny to me. So it's, will you wear wigs? Now, this question really caught me by surprise. I did not understand why I was being asked, will I wear wigs? But I have worn wigs before, so I don't recall a time where I wore a wig for a YouTube video. But I know I wore a wig at high school. So this is like, I think it was 2020 when I was in matric. And I wore a wig. I was trying to dress up as Daenerys Targaryen from Game of Thrones, and I wore, it's like a white wig, and I never wore a wig again because I think I threw the wig away. I had nothing else to do with it, so, and it looked funny on me, so I didn't want to keep it. I didn't want to keep that memory with me because it was not a good memory. So no, I won't wear wigs in my videos. But interesting question. So this question was asked by one of my favorite streamers, and I think there's a question here that's asking who my favorite streamer is. So it's, who in your life has given you the most inspiration and why? This is a very deep question. I did not expect to be given such a deep question, but I thought about it, and I want to say my grandfather because he was my hero. I grew up looking up to him, and I would say he's one of the people, but my step aunt is also one of the people that gave me a lot of inspiration because she was so strong. It was crazy to witness. I mean, my grandfather died of kidney cancer, if I'm not mistaken. And with his case, he had it for about a decade before it was bad. And with my step aunt, she was diagnosed with lung cancer, and it was a very rare type of lung cancer, but it was something that they said doesn't actually go away, that it comes back. And she went into remission. She was doing very well. We thought she beat it, but they said it would come back. We just didn't expect it to come back so soon. And it just inspires me to this day how strong she was throughout all of that. She never once gave up. And for someone who has experienced a lot of chronic body pain and just that uncomfortable, tired feeling like your body is trying to give up on you and you're just trying not to give up. For someone who's experienced something like that, I don't know if I would be as strong as her, if I'm being honest, because she was impeccably strong, and her strength inspires me to this day. So yeah, I think I'm going to continue because I don't want to cry. So all of the others are lighthearted, I promise you. So the next one is, what's your favorite pizza flavor? Now don't get mad at me. I feel like I said this in maybe a video in the past, but spinach and feta. I love spinach and feta pizza, but restaurants don't make it anymore because for some damn reason they took spinach off of the menu completely. So it's very rare that you'll find a restaurant that makes spinach and feta pizza. But usually now, if I go to a restaurant, since they won't have it, I get a margarita with feta on and extra cheese. So I'm just there for the cheese, folks. But you won't see me order a 3-cheese pizza because ironically the 3-cheese one makes me sick. So I don't know what cheese it is that I'm reacting to because there's 3. So all we know is it's not the feta. That we can say for sure. Number 4. Okay. What's your favorite game to play? This is a difficult question. I like playing Sims. I really do. But I haven't played Skyrim in quite a long time, and I really love the game. And I've played it so much that I need to be in the mood to play the game if I want to put it on. Otherwise, I'm not going to play it. I'm just going to put on to listen to the music. So that's just me. But my favorite game to play, to be honest with you, I think it was Black Ops 2. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 that I enjoyed the most. But they don't make it on PlayStation 4, so I just had to miss it all these years. Okay, let's see, number 5. Do you record TikToks? Yes, I do. If you're new to my channel, I post a lot of YouTube shorts and they are all my TikToks, in case you're wondering. So yes, I do record TikToks. Not as often as you might think though. But I do record TikToks. Number 6. Who's your favorite streamer? Okay, so I was talking about him when I was talking about question number 2. Now, his name is, we call him Lack, but he's known as Lackluster Talent. And he just had to find out that he's my favorite, but he found out that he's my favorite. I just love his content. It's so funny, and I love watching like horror games. He plays Phasmophobia and Mecha Chameleon, which is not a horror game, but he plays Mecha Chameleon. He plays Repo. There was this week, I think, where he was playing Water Park Simulator, if I'm not mistaken, and I absolutely loved it. I think that was one of the first games that I watched him play, and the game is just so satisfying. So whenever I see people playing it, I'm watching, because I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. But don't tell him that I watch other streamers. Don't tell him. And number 7, who's your favorite YouTuber? Hands down, Markiplier. Easily. Nobody else. Just kidding. I do have other favorites, but my most favorite YouTuber is Markiplier. So, I mean, I've even watched his Twitch streams as well. So, he's always been a favorite of mine. My mom recognizes his voice as soon as I'm watching his videos, because she'll be like, oh, you're watching him again? And I'm like, yes, I am. Let's see. Number 8. Oh, okay. Will you play Elder Scrolls again? Now you see. I don't have the game. I was playing it, the digital version, but I don't have it anymore. So, guys, the game is like $700. I need to save up. But hopefully I'll be playing it again soon. I really enjoyed playing Elder Scrolls Online. I really did. And I feel like it gives me a closer look at Skyrim, because Skyrim, technically in chronological order, it first goes Elder Scrolls Online and then Skyrim. Or I think it's Elder Scrolls, then Morrowind, then Skyrim, or something like that. There's a whole order to how they should be played compared to when they came out. So yeah, I will play it again when I do have it again. So that's soon, someday soon. And number 9 is, how many tattoos and piercings do you have? It's a good thing that I remember this, because otherwise I would have had to count now, and that would have taken some time. I have 13 piercings, so I have 6 on each ear, and I have 1 on my nose that's still surviving, that I might have to remove when I must apply for jobs next year. So that's why I'm trying to record as many videos as I can with it on, so that I can look back and be like, I miss it. But yeah. Tattoos, I think I have 7 tattoos. I could be wrong, but it's definitely not more than 7. I think I have 7 tattoos. And number 10, favorite coffee drink order. Okay, this is gonna be long, but my favorite coffee drink order from Starbucks. I know people are gonna be like, why Starbucks? That's so boring. I know. There are so many other places that make coffee. I get it. But I'm picky. I'm very picky. And Starbucks is one of the only places that does like milk alternatives. So I would have to say a venti cappuccino with oat milk, dash of cinnamon, 3 or 4 sugars, and some hazelnut syrup. Yeah, definitely. I haven't had it in a while, but that's my favorite. My mom says it tastes like a biscuit. I don't know how. Maybe it does, but she says it tastes like a biscuit. So maybe I just like biscuit flavored drinks. But it tastes good to me. So yeah, that's the Q&A for today. I hope this video isn't too long. I don't like making long videos, but I shall see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and bye!